Okay. Right. Okay. So let's do a review to begin. I'm going to lower the camera a little bit. I had to open up my camera a little bit more for the rooms because we're going to be doing a little more traveling today. So we're going to start from the beginning and go through to the end of the Hand Strums the Lute. And then we're going to practice that a few times and see how you guys are doing. Ready? Okay. Prepare your bodies. Check your feet. Grip the feet with your toes. And let it go. Find a good spot. Check the side positions of your feet, front and back, heel and toe. Release your shoulders. Release your hips, let them hang. Lower your breath so it can fall into the pit of your stomach. Hands down the side. Head up. Lower your shoulders again. Sink your chest. Opening. Grasping the bird's tail, ward off left. Ward off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Raise hand, step forward. White crane. Spreads its wings. Left knee brush. And push. Hand strums the lute. Okay. Let's do it again. Prepare. Opening. Grasping the bird's tail, ward off left. Ward off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Raise hand, step forward. White crane. Spreads its wings. Left knee brush. and push. One more time.
We forgot to stretch the loop.
Yes.
We
Did I
forgot
get
to-
something?
Yes, we
Sorry.
forgot to stretch the loop.
Whoops. Okay, hamstrings the loop. Thank you. Okay. Well, that's really good. It shows that you guys know that. Sorry, sometimes I think I have a little bit of Tai Chi dyslexia. And I'm talking all the time. Okay, so let me watch you guys before I do it again with you. I'll call it for you. Okay. So, from prepare. Opening. Grasping the bird's tail, ward off left. Ward off right. Roll back. Press. Push. Single whip. Raise hand, step forward. White crane spreads its wings. Left brush knee and push. Hand strums the lute. Okay, wow, I see a lot of good progress, you guys. Very nice. Any questions? Anything you feel unsure about? I saw a couple things. Wasn't sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm not sure what my gut is wanting right now. I'm trying to like,
Oh,
I might have to step out for a second.
that's okay. You take care
Sorry.
of it. So in Handstrom's the lute, it's looking really good. There's just one thing I wasn't quite sure about, and that was the pullback of the arm. So when we reach forward to shake hands, the shape of the right arm I'm referring to. So when I come back and I turn to the right, I'm bringing my arm by bending my elbow, and I'm not changing my hand position. So I'm just bringing it back levelly, but I bend my elbow to get to the chest area. And then I drop this. So I don't have to like turn my elbow anymore. The elbow's already down. Here, watch my elbow from front. Or no, okay. Watch the height of the elbow. So I'm reaching forward to shake hands. See where the height of my elbow is now?
Yes.
Okay, so here, I'm gonna put my hand under it. I come back, I'm bending my elbow now.
Mm-hmm.
See the relationship between my
Yeah.
shoulder? Okay, from here, I just drop the hand. I don't change the elbow.
Okay.
So come back, leave the arm where it is, don't move forward. Okay, so this position is the final position for the right hand, so I don't go out again.
Yeah.
Come in, come back, and then just change the hand just slightly. And
Okay.
that's it for that arm.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't need to like go back out again or change the elbow in any way.
Oh.
We reach, we come back. Just the hand.
Oh, okay.
Not
So,
like any of this, none of that, like up or down or trying to, just back, bend the
Yeah.
elbow.
and it stays there. It doesn't go
hand.
forward. It doesn't go forward again after that.
No, the
Okay.
left hand's gonna come up.
Okay.
So-
Got it.
When we do this move and we go forward a little bit, we give and we come back, we push off with the ball of the left leg. We've turned our torso to the corner, so we have a little bit of space, right? And then when we lift, we don't have to go forward really. Any forward motion that we have that it looks like we have can come just from folding and sinking into the front foot, but we're not going to shift our weight forward or reach.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
And then regarding white crane, not white crane, raise hand, step forward. I want to just look at that really quickly. So when we do white crane, we start like we start from single whip. So we drop our hook, our hands are up, we turn our left foot, we come in, and our elbows drop, but not the hands. So we don't come down and up, we come out and in, yeah. And then we turn to close. We turn the torso, and that turns the right arm forward. It turns the body, and the arms end up tilted a little bit, so instead of, well,
I got it now.
as you can see, so instead of like this, it looks further away. It looks like I've extended because I turned my torso a little and it changed the position of my arms and my shoulders. So from this front, we'll just put your arms out to the corners and then shift your weight back off the ball, switch to the heel as you close your circles, and then turn your torso a little bit. Much better. That's pretty different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this from the side view, it would look like this. Back. Turn.
The whole thing again?
So if I start from single whip, my hands are out here. I circle them back, I drop my elbows and I step and turn. Trying to keep my head straight. I have a tendency to want to turn my head when I turn my body. Do you see the difference?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so, okay. All right, any other questions?
I don't have any.
Okay. One more thing about single whip. I'm gonna go from this direction. I flatten my hands and I come around. This is all good. When I get to the 45-degree corner, most of the arm movement at this point is in the left arm. So the right arm basically stops pulling to the side when we face 1030. The left hand can now circle and meet, and the right arm can meet in the middle, right? So when we come, we turn, this is all very good right here, very good, very good. And then here, I want to make sure you guys understand this. I don't know if I explained it correctly. I think I may have told you you could continue turning all the way to 9 o'clock, which you can, but we don't want both arms to go to 9 o'clock. So the shoulders basically need to stop at 10:30, okay? The left arm can continue and the right arm can then curve in, and you meet in the middle and then go up gradually, make your hook. Okay. Okay, So, any questions about that?
No,
Okay. Okay, so the next movement we're gonna do is a series of movements, and they're the
Sorry.
3 brush knees.
really sorry, Marian.
That's
I had to-
okay.
Sorry.
Just do it. Go. Okay.
Okay, well, we'll talk about that, Thomas, and then, you know, if she comes back, we'll repeat it, but she'll have the recording.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to clarify something. I made a mistake when I was telling you about the body turn with the brush knee. So when we start from white crane, I told you to turn like this, I think. That would be incorrect. It's the opposite. So yes, you come down like this, but what you're really doing is you're turning slightly to the right, meaning this right. And I don't know if, I think I demonstrated it incorrectly. I think I was doing this, but it's just this because you're turning the whole torso to the right. Okay, I received a correction on that recently, so. So anyway.
You were kind of turning to the left first.
Yeah, I was, rather than to the right. You need to be turning to the right, which makes total sense, you know.
Yeah.
So turn, you bring the hand down and turn the left one over. That's one. And you're just slightly starting to turn your torso to the right. Then continue turning to the right so you can get your shoulder, your arm back up to the corner. Right? And you step out, and then from here, and then out. Okay? I want to make sure that I didn't confuse your understanding of how we're using the energy, because that wouldn't have been correct. So,
Okay.
sorry.
I think I picked that up.
Okay. Okay. So let's work on the brush knees. And I'm going to step back here a little bit. Well, here, let's do the footwork first. So we know that with the first brush knee, we're starting like this, right? In a bow step. Or actually, okay, from there, okay? And then we go into handstrom salute. Then we're in an empty stance. Okay, from here, shift your weight back enough to pick up your foot and step out to another bow step. And then shift forward. And then we're going to transition back to do another bow step. That'll be the opposite side. Turn the foot to the corner. Go through, bring your foot in and out a little bit. And then shift your weight through. Now, when I say bring your foot in, you don't need to do this, but if someone needed to do a T-step, they would come in and touch the floor maybe, right? But they don't need to come all the way to their ankle. They don't need to touch the foot, but maybe they're going to stand here for a minute. So if you don't need to do that, you still come in a little bit, shift your weight back, open the foot, come through, in a little bit, and then out a little bit. Okay. Now, if you don't need to do that, if you know, there are some people that if you watch them, they look like they are able to just go all the way through without doing any of that. I'm not sure it's as stable, to tell you the truth, because I think that you are shifting your weight a little bit more normally by coming closer to the center of your body and then out as you step and bend your foot. So let's try that.
Okay.
And then we'll do the next one too.
Well, you also have more options when you come in that way too.
I think that because I've done a lot of Tai Chi now by this time, and I've experimented because I've learned a few things and didn't always understand how to control my weight shift. And I had a lot of trouble with learning to keeping my balance with some of these movements, especially when you start doing blocking and punching, you know, while you're moving. And so this is the easiest sequence. This is the first one to begin with. And we're just talking about learning to shift our weight, Alicia. So the next movement we're coming up on is called a series of 3 brush knees. It's left, right, and then left again. So we learned the first left, and then we are beginning from an empty stance where we finished with handstrom salute. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to another left brush knee. So from this transition, we step out, we have to shift back off the heel, pick up the heel and step wider to the left to make a bow step. And then we're going to shift into the bow step. Then we're going to do another bow. We're going to do another bow step and shift to the other side, but we're going to go forward. So this time we're going to shift back and open the left foot to 45. Notice your feet are going different directions. And then we're going to shift your weight to that leg. Shift going toward that leg with your hips. Pick up the foot, come in a little bit, and then step out again wide enough for a bow step. And then shift your weight and bend your knee. Then we're going to do a third one. Shift back, open the right foot to 45 degrees. Now shift your weight toward the right leg. Bring your leg in, but don't touch your other foot. Then go back out again, wider enough for bow step, and then shift. Bend your knee. From this angle, let's do it together again. Start from an empty stance on a heel step from the end of handstrom salute. Back up a little bit. Okay, first shift back enough. That doesn't mean do this. Shift back enough to pick up the foot, step out with the heel. Put it down, shift your weight forward, bend your back leg. Your hips should be facing the right corner. Okay. Now from here, shift back again, open up the left foot to the left corner, which would be, I think it's called 730. Okay, now we're going to have to turn our torso to the left a little bit to keep our balance. Bring your foot in, then step wider, again out, and then shift your weight forward, bend the knee. Now your hips should be towards the left corner. Now shift back again, open the right foot to 1030, shift toward that foot, bring in the left foot, step in and out, and then shift forward, bend the knee. Okay, so you see how the hips are, well, this is what we're not going to do. We're not going to do this. So I'm going to exaggerate. Watch my hips. Open. You see how I'm keeping them straight forward?
Yeah.
Great. That's a little hard. Just a sec. That's my husband's phone. Let me move that in the other room. Sorry about that. So if you do that, if you try to keep your body completely facing forward, you end up kind of with this John Wayne look.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not as flexible.
Right.
So
right.
it doesn't mean that you want to come forward and completely turn your body totally sideways.
Right.
You don't need to go quite as far as that.
Right.
Okay. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right. So then the other couple things that people do that are common mistakes with this move when they are stepping into it, they will start here. This is fine. They'll do their step. They'll shift back, open the foot, and then they come through. They come through and do something like this, or they come through and go out in a circle. I'll show you from here. Back, open, circle. We don't need to do any circles with the legs in this move.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so the arms. So as I mentioned, we're going from a left to a right to a left. So for the first one, when we start from an empty stance, our arms are like this. They're like this. Okay, so the right arm first, we're going to shift our weight and move the foot. And then the left arm or the right arm is just going to do what it's been doing and make a swing back, right? To make the left brush knee. So from here, the left hand just comes up and the right hand comes down. And that's pretty simple. That one you know, right? So let's do that one together. So from the end of left brush knee, end of handstrom salute. Step and rotate the right hand so the palm is up. And you don't have to change the left hand yet. Then that would be 1. 2, circle up and press as the right one comes down. 3, brush forward. And 4, strike. Let's do it again because I shifted my weight too soon. Okay, 1, rotate the hand. 2, circle and step. Your weight should be in your back leg. 3, brush. Bring your hand to your shoulder. And then 4, strike, bend the knee. Okay, so that one's pretty simple. It's just an easier transition to get into than coming from the white crane. So from here, we're going to do the next one. I'm going to face you for this. So this is your left brush knee. So the right brush knee means we have to switch to the other side. I'm going to back up. So I come back. When I come back, I want you to raise your left arm halfway. So as you shift your weight up, raise your left arm halfway. Then as we turn our foot to the left arm is going to curve in. So from here, I raise up as I shift my weight back. And then I open my foot and I turn my arm. I bend my arm. So this is how this is like a rollback position. Okay, so the left forearm should be pointing to the right forearm. Let's do it again. Go back to left brush knee, striking. Your right hand is out. And your left leg is out. Okay. So this is called the transition to right brush knee. So first, shift back 1 and raise your left arm. Halfway only. Palm stays the way it is. 2, turn the palm over as you turn the arm and open your foot. I'll show you from this direction. Go back to striking with left brush knee. So let's do it again. 1, shift. 2, turn the palm over and bend the arm. Then from here, 3, go toward that leg, left arm circles back, turn your body so your shoulders are to the corner and press down with the right. So the right arm should now be pointing toward the left forearm. So the left arm is pointing to the corner behind you. It's the same height as the other arm, as the other brush knee. And then from here, brush to the front, the right arm goes out, left arm is to the shoulder, and then 5, strike, bending the front right knee. So the left arm goes out to strike and the right hand is by your leg. Okay. Let's just practice before we do that again. Let's practice the arms. Okay, so the swinging. So first I want you to remember how we started with our right arm. So palm facing you, bring it down, turn your shoulders to swing it back up. and then come back. Down and up. And remember, you have to turn your shoulders to reach this. You want to have a good flow for your chi, right? Okay, now let's try the left arm. Left arm, hand facing you. Swing, turning your torso. So your shoulders have to be angled. And come back. Hand facing, swing and out. Come back. This is the left hand, good, swing and out. Okay, now the right arm, let's go back to our movement. So if we are starting like this from the second one, with this is our transitional movement, our left hand is turned over and it's curved toward this other arm, the right arm is up, okay, like this. Okay, from here, the right hand is going to just do this. And then brush out. And then come down. So it's the total opposite of the first one. So from a front view, the right hand goes down, it just goes down. It can actually come up a little bit, and down in a deflecting move. And then brush, and then come down, float down by the side. Okay, all right, so let's try, let's do the second one. Let's do the right brush knee again. So I guess I'll go in this direction. Let's start from the end of left brush knee. So our right hand is forward. So we're gonna go do right brush knee. Shift and raise the arm halfway. Shifting back, raise the arm halfway. That's 1. 2, turn over the hand and open the foot. Put your weight back on that front leg. 3, go toward the leg, bending the knee. Swing back, step through. Right hand goes down and it's deflecting down. The left hand is in the corner. You have stepped through to make a bow step. I think this is 4, brush. You should be in the middle, left hand to the shoulder. 5, strike. Right hand at the side of the leg. Okay, now we're gonna do the next one, which is going back to left brush knee again. So we're gonna have the same transition, just on the opposite side. So 1, shift your weight and raise your right arm halfway. 2, open the foot while you turn over the arm and round the hand. Now put the weight back in the front leg. 3, swing your right arm down and your left arm down too, step through. And you're looking back at the corner. And then 4, brush forward with the left arm, right arm to the shoulder. And then 5, strike. Bending the knee. And you should have your hips to the corner. Okay. Questions about this?
I just need to do it about 1 million times.
So the transitions some are not really that hard, but I think sometimes people get confused about some of it. So how much should you shift when you're shifting back? So let's say I want to, I'll do this one. So from here, I'm gonna go back to the left brush knee. I raise my arm, I shift. Okay, so I'm not gonna go all the way back. And I'm not gonna go up just a little tiny bit. You know, it's like halfway. So the arms should be, you're getting ready to put them in the relative position that we wanted with our first brush knees, right? Then from here, when I turn my arm over and I open my foot, my torso turns with the foot. So now I have these arms they're not facing straight, exactly straight anymore. Now they're straight, but they're centered a little differently. Because they need to stay centered with my middle, and my middle is now turning a little to the right side. Then from here, you know, what goes up must come down, right? So up, down, up, down. Okay. All right, let's try that a few times. I'm gonna go this direction. Actually, I guess I can go the same direction as you. Well, it doesn't matter, I suppose. Okay, so let's start from the end of Handström Salute. You're on a heel stance. First brush, we're gonna start the series of the 3 brush knees. Left brush knee. 1, rotate the right hand, shift back, circle, turning, step, brush forward, that's 3, 4, strike, bend the knee. Now we're gonna do right brush knee. 1, shift, raise the left arm halfway. 2, open the foot as you turn over the arm and point your arm at the right forearm. 3, circle down, circle up, step. 4, brush forward, your weight should be in the middle, your left arm should be to the shoulder. And then 5, strike. And your right hand should be down by the side of your leg. Good, good. Let's do it a few more times. From Handström Salute. Left brush and push. 1, rotate the hand. 2, shift back on your heel, pick up the heel step. 3, brushing forward, hand to the shoulder. 4, strike. Right brush knee and push. 1, shift and turn. That means turn your foot, turn your hand. 2, swing and step. 3, brush and get your hand to the shoulder. 4, strike, bend the knee. Left brush knee and push. 1, shift back, raise the right hand. 2, turn the hand over as you turn your foot. 3, come through, step wider. 4, brush. 5, strike. Okay, good, good, good. I have another correction to make for myself. This is something else that I remembered. When we strike, we are going to strike straight out from the shoulder. In real life, we would be trying to hit someone in the sternum or wherever we can hit. We're obviously not going to hit at someone's bone in their shoulder. We would hit in their sternum or I guess wherever we can reach in their chest. So it's not correct to be striking toward the center a little bit. Keep your arm lined up with your shoulder. Okay. I have all kinds of corrections I had to make today. So. Anyway, okay. So let's do this again from.
Marian, are you taking classes in person or are you just doing them online still?
No, I do them in person too. I do them at a senior center and at a residential community. And sometimes
the ones where you're getting corrections.
What?
The ones where you're getting corrections.
Oh, I get them from my teachers when I do refinement classes. We have teacher classes, teacher training.
Are they online or in person?
I ask because it's very important to me to be correct. But sometimes, we all make mistakes, and that's, I sometimes think I understand exactly what I'm doing, or maybe I have forgotten exactly. And so if I say something, I think, now, did I add something that, and then I usually check. That's how I'm finding out. So, yeah. So, okay, so here we go. Let's do, I'm going to go this direction so you can see it from the front. We'll do all 3 from Handström Salute. 1, rotate the hand. 2, swing and step. 3, brush. 4, strike. Right brush knee and push. 1, shift, raise the arm. 2, turn the foot, turn the hand. 3, swing, step through. 4, brush. 5, strike, bend the knee. Last one, left brush knee and push again. 1, raise the arm, shifting. 2, turn, look at the turn the foot. 3, swing and step. 4, brush, arm to the shoulder. 5, strike. Good. Good. A couple more times. Is your stomach bothering you still?
Sorry.
I'm sorry about that. That really.
No. I'm doing it.
It's just miserable, isn't it? Well, it's good that you can be distracted. That's good.
No, it is a little bit helping. It's just, I gotta work on it.
Okay. Okay, from hamstring salute. Left brush knee and push. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right brush knee and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left brush knee and push again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me watch you guys do it. I'll call it out.
I'm watching him, Marian. I'm still figuring it out. Everything's a little.
Oh,
awkward.
okay, well, let's do it together. I can kind of see from here and there. I'll just look. That's fine. Okay, let's do it again. From hamstring salute. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right brush knee and push. 1, 2, 3, whoops. 4, 5. And the right hand ought to be closer, lower by your thigh. Okay. Left brush knee and push again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Any questions about it, Thomas?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Sometimes some people, when they're swinging their arms, I'm not saying you guys are doing this, but sometimes, as I mentioned, sometimes I'll notice that I've learned something and then I have not realized that I've started adapting it. And then I get used to doing it a different way and I've lost touch with what it is exactly I should be doing. Which is the great thing about teaching. It keeps you studying all the time to make sure you catch those mistakes. But as a practitioner myself, I'm aware that those things happen. So there are things to kind of look for. So for instance, when you come back and come forward, you don't want to say change your elbow position. You go up, your arm is about neck high or so. And then it just comes in, you just bend your arm, okay? So we don't like circle it in. I mean, we do make a circle, but it's not in that direction. We don't go forward, out, back. So some people do something like, they do something like this, and then they go out again, or they come up and down. But actually, when we're doing this movement, your hand height is basically the same. And then forward from there. And in real life, this movement has one circle of energy. But we start with these Kodak moments. So the one circle of energy is here's the big circle, It's coming from here and it's coming all the way through. And you're not gonna stop to put it by your shoulder. But again, we're talking about training the body to know where to line things up properly in the first place. So you wouldn't have to think about it. And you wouldn't just be like, flailing your arm to someone, right? So that's the reason that the application and the gradual working it out may look slightly different than what we call these Kodak moments. Okay, so these are learning tools. All right. So let's do the whole bit. Let's do a sequence of from raise hand, step forward. Actually, let's do it from the first white crane. Okay, let's do that a few times. So from the end of white crane, we'll do the first left brush knee, and then we'll do hamstrung salute and the next three. Okay, so from white crane, 1 rotate, 2 swing and step, 3 brush, 4 strike. Hamstring salute, shake hands, come back off the ball of the foot, switch to the heel, and raise the left arm. Left brush knee and push again, rotate, brush, strike. Left brush knee, or rather right brush knee and push. 1, shift and lift. 2, turn and open the foot. 3, circle and step. 4, brush, and 5, strike. Left brush and push again. 1, raise the right arm. 2, turn the hand, turn the foot. 3, step through. 4, brush, hand to the shoulder. 5, strike. I'm going to go this direction. Let's do it again. From white crane.
Let's take this one out, right, sorry.
That's okay. You could just watch. Okay, left brush knee and push. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hamstrings the loop. 1, 2, 3. Left brush knee and push again. 1, 2, 3. Right brush knee and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left brush knee and push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it again. I'm going to go the same direction, or rather a different direction. From the end of white crane. Left brush knee and push. 1, rotate the hands. 2, swing and step. 3, brush. 4, strike. Hamstring salute. 1, shake hand, step in. 2, pull back. 3, raise the arm. Left brush knee and push again. 1, rotate and step. 2, brush, shift to the middle. 3, strike. Right brush knee and push. 1, shift. 2, turn. 3, circle and step. 4, brush. 5, strike. Left brush knee and push. 1, lift. 2, turn and open. 3, circle and step wider. Good. 4 brush, shift to the middle, 5 strike. Okay. How did that feel, Thomas?
Pretty good. I mean, it's gonna take a little bit of practice to get the movements right.
Do you, was this brand new to you or have you done this part before?
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Well, I hope that the counting helps. I think it's a good,
Yeah, the counting is helpful, right?
yeah. We have slightly different counting between, you know, like the first one and the next two, but they have just a little bit different transition. But yeah, so just keep working on it. Try to check your footwork sometimes. So do the drawback, straighten the, you know, the cornered foot and either bring forward or draw back, bring forward or draw back, and see if you have shoulders width when you should. And everything should go really well. I think you guys are really making great progress.
Thanks.
And I hope you feel better soon. I'm so sorry.
Thank you very much for your patience.
Oh, my goodness, no. Not
you.
a problem at all. That's my job. And I'm happy to do it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, we're gonna say goodbye. So
Okay.
thanks again. Great to see you guys.
You
And
too.
see you next week.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.